I finally saw the Avengers Infinity War. For months I thought the trailers showed too much of the movie. The movie I saw was an entirely different movie. This wasn't the Avengers movie that I expected. The movie that I saw was Guardians of the Galaxy 2.5, and it was boring. If you haven't seen Infinity War yet, don't watch the rest of this video. Or better yet, go see Deadpool 2. My name is cdreimer and welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click on the notification bell to see more videos like this. Over half of Infinity War takes place in space and on a handful of planets that isn't Earth. Something that the trailers hinted at, but didn't fully reveal. Although Thanos made his first appearance in the button scene for the Avengers, his character plays a much bigger role in Guardians of the Galaxy. Gamora and Nebula can't have their step-sibling rivalry without Who's Your Daddy Thanos lurking in the background. Marvel Studios should have developed Thanos' character more fully in a Guardians movie before having him appear in the Avengers movie. Thanos could have collected all the Infinity Stones before arriving on Earth to get the Mind and Time Stones. On that note, here are my 3 highlights, 1 bad, 2 good, from the movie. The one thing I hated about Infinity War was that Starlord was a dick. In Guardians of the Galaxy, Starlord is supposed to be a dick. Unfortunately, Pratt played Starlord in Infinity War like the dinosaur-loving, girlfriend-losing dick from Jurassic World. If you look at the side-by-side pictures of Pratt in the Avengers and Jurassic World 2, the two characters look too similar to each other. It wouldn't surprise me if Pratt tried to pull a Superman from Justice League by working 2 movies at the same time. While there was no mustache to CG out, you can't CG out the fact that Starlord was a different kind of dick than we are used to seeing. Thanos and Gamora had a touching father-daughter scene when she discovers that the only person he has ever loved was her. With that touching moment comes a horrible realization that Thanos would trade Gamora's soul for the Soul Stone. A crying Thanos throws Gamora off the cliff to her death. While Gamora's physical body is dead, she lives on inside the Soul Stone. That's not the woman that she became, but the little girl that she was. And if you know anything about little girls in movies, they can be quite scary. The Hulk always smashes his way through problems like a bull inside a china shop. That is until he meets Thanos. Never before had the Hulk ever felt pain, been beaten in a fight, and had his sorry ass handed back to him. After escaping to Earth, the Hulk flat out refuses to fight and forces his alter ego, Banner, to fight in the Hulkbuster suit that Tony Stark built to take down the Hulk. That is quite a character reversal for Banner, since he always shied away from a fight while the Hulk always went towards the fight. Mark Ruffalo had all the best scenes in Infinity War, providing the heart and soul that the rest of the Avengers were seriously lacking. With Rocket Raccoon and Nebula being the only Guardians to survive Infinity War, the next Guardians movie will suck big time if Avengers 4 doesn't bring the entire cast back from the dead. Deadpool could come over with Cable's time-traveling device to fit the Marvel timeline, just as he fit the DC timeline regarding the Green Lantern. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Deadpool 2 and the second button scene. More about Deadpool 2 in a future video after I get my Deadpool Bob Ross Funko Pop pre-order from Toyways. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about Guardians of the Galaxy 2.5. Thank you for watching.